Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Wednesday afternoon, June 22nd. We are looking at Window Trader's market profile of SPY IWM Triple Qs. Good to get back in the saddle today after being gone for 4 days. Had a good day today. Interesting day overall for the market. I think buyers have to be happy considering what it could have looked like this morning. Gapping lower. But we held the gap from yesterday. So that's something we can't forget. Now, it's two P shapes in a row. So there's no doubt it's short covering. But we held yesterday's gap. Okay? We took out yesterday's low, but we never filled the gap. So that's positive. And obviously, we filled the gap we had today. Triple Qs also held their gap. Now, Russell never had one from yesterday. We all gapped lower today. We all filled our gaps right away. So I think in the bigger picture, they have to be a little happy, the bulls, for how this transpired today. Now, what happened in L&M, again, I tell my room all the time, it's so unpredictable. Doesn't mean because the LM went down there, we're going to gap lower tomorrow. All right, what did we do in L&M? Well, the market went up in G, H, I, and J, got too long, they flushed out, and shorts piled in. We never took out F's low. F is still our afternoon pullback, okay, after we filled the single prints. Qs did take it out, so they don't have a pullback. We all end 9 or 10 wide. Triple Q, Russell actually ended 10 wide. So, yes, short covering makes the market weaker eventually. But the question is, how long does the short covering go on for? It's a 2-day balance, I would call it. I'll show you on the chart. So tomorrow's going to be very important. We had another very nice range of over $8. Volume only 81 million, so that stinks. But if we come out of this 2-day balance to the downside, again, there's price vacuums, and we could go and eventually test the yearly low. We come out of it to the upside, we should test the 15th. I always get the dates wrong. The 15th high, which is a weekly high, and then into that large gap at some point. So those are the things we'll look for. As far as my trading today, so the market, again, you have to respect what they can do. Did I take the short starting in A? I'm trying to think. I did. I took a small short in A, like I had said. Again, I started small against value low and F's low from yesterday. And I actually got paid on that one, the 377s in A. Then B shot up. I really thought we would get the 10 wide POC from yesterday and not get much extension. Boy, oh boy, was I wrong. Now, I only was small to start in B and then again in C, even though we had single prints. Wasn't the smartest play. Only had about, so when I started from point of control to basically, I'm going to say around B's high, I was short maybe 30 or 35, which isn't a lot. Then I took a couple of 100 lot put plays of the 379s in C period, which took off. Even though I was only long 30 puts, I was getting hurt pretty good because of how much we moved. But those 100 lot put plays, taking them off for 10 or 15 cents, cut away at the loss. And when I finally took it all off, I only lost like $400. So it wasn't that bad. Got it all back and more on the day. I took a short in E, thinking we'd go down and fill the single prints. That was another sizable play, which worked out. Those were the 375 puts. Then I went long in G, saying, well, I think we're going to probably now pop F's high. That's all they want to do is fill the singles and maybe get an afternoon pullback. So I took a long in G, the 376 calls. Now, I did miss longs in F and H. F I was eating. I should have taken a small one at that point at value low, I think, at the point and half back at that time. And again in H, when it looked like it wanted to get more extension, should have got back in on the long. Value, which started lower on the day, ended overlapping to higher, which is positive for bulls. I shorted in J period. Had a small one to start, added a 40 lot, not right at the high, but not far from the high, which came in and paid me very nicely. And then in M, the first time we got the value low, took a call play, which paid nice as it rallied. So again, a good day overall. I started in the hole, not with a size position, but some size positions got me out of it and did okay. As far as destinations now, for the upside, we have the 9 wide pocket, 376.49, K's low. Then we have today's high of 378.72, and then there's nothing to 383.90, which is a weekly high, and then fill in the gap at 389.75 from June 13th, 585 point gap. Price vacuums. Downside isn't much better. We have F's low of 374.11, which is the pullback. Then we don't have anything to the day's low, which is 370.18. And then fill in the gap at 369.38. It's down to 80 points, that gap. And then we have 365.78 from the 16th, which is 9 wide, not 10. That's wrong. And then we have 364.03 afternoon pullback low. And then the yearly low of 362.17. So again, we have price vacuums all over the place that at some point causes the market to really stretch out. But that provides opportunities as long as you don't get in too early, like I tend to do. So here's the daily. We had a chance for an outside day up and outside day down. They both failed. I'll just call this, I said earlier, you can call it a 4-day balance. I'm going to call it a 2-day balance. I changed my mind. So this way, if we take out today's low tomorrow, I'll be probably back to down for the daily. If we take out today's high tomorrow, I'll be up in the daily. So it's a 2-day balance with today encompassing, obviously, the whole balance since we took out both sides of Tuesday. Thanks for the likes and subscribe, and I hope you had a good day trading. Come check us out at camelbacktrading.org. Enjoy your evening, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.